Hello and welcome to today's breathwork class. In today's session, we're going to be using a couple of different techniques to just give ourselves that mental and physical reset. So, working with some relaxing breathwork techniques, but also inviting in this nice, fresh, rejuvenating energy as well. So, when you are ready, we're just going to find a nice comfortable seat that could be cross-legged or kneeling, just taking any little movements, little wiggles that you need. Maybe that's rolling the shoulders, stretching out the neck, anything that feels good here. And just sitting up nice and tall. And we're going to take these nice deep breaths. So imagining that we have a thread coming from the crown of the head, really drawing, lifting us up, creating all of this space across the chest, the rib cage, the belly, so that we can really make this space to breathe. So breathing in whatever way feels good for you right now, really just bringing the focus to the breath. Seeing if you can deepen the breath and start to bring that air all the way down towards the belly. So if it helps, maybe even bringing a hand onto the belly here and feeling that rise and fall. So rising with each inhale and falling with each exhale. Nice. We're going to start off with our three-part breath. So we're going to imagine dividing the body up into three sections. We have the belly, the rib cage, and the chest. So quite often we spend a lot of our time breathing in this section, or maybe even just the chest here. For this exercise, we're going to really engage the full body, so the full belly, rib cage, and chest for our breathing. So when you're ready, starting to draw the air down towards the belly. Maybe even again, bringing your hands here, bringing this physical sensation so you can feel with your inhale, the belly rises. As you exhale, the navel draws towards the spine, the belly falls. Inhale, feeling the belly rise and fill. Exhale, drawing the navel, the belly button towards the spine. One more like this, breathing in to the belly. Breathing out, releasing. And then we're going to bring the awareness towards the rib cage. And again, think about breathing into this space here. So now sending the breath into the rib cage. And exhale, releasing. Breathing in, maybe even think about if you have your hands here, drawing the hands apart. So using that breath, filling the rib cage here. And then as you exhale, maybe imagining the hands drawing together a little closer. One more deep breath here, breathing in. And breathing out. And then bringing the awareness to the chest, the space right up at the top. And our next few breaths we will take really just focusing on sending the breath into the chest. So this may feel a little strange, or maybe this feels completely natural. We're going to breathe in, just focusing on the chest. And breathe out, releasing. Breathing in. And breathing out. And then when you're ready, we're going to work with the three different sections of the body here. So starting, inhale, draw the air to the belly. Sipping a little more air, filling up the rib cage. Sipping in a little more, even still, filling up the chest. Then as you release, releasing the air from the chest, from the rib cage, and then from the belly. Inhale, breathe into the belly. Breathe into the rib cage. Breathe into the chest. Filling up, sipping in a little more air, maybe sipping this through the mouth. And then as you exhale, releasing from the chest, releasing from the rib cage. And then drawing the navel towards the spine, pushing all of that air out from the belly. Breathing into the belly, sending the air all the way down. Breathing into the rib cage. Breathing into the chest, sipping in a little more air. And then as you exhale, releasing the air from the chest. Releasing the air from the rib cage. Releasing the air from the belly. Really emptying out the body, releasing any of this stale air, this stale energy. And we'll take one more breath like this, breathing into the belly. Breathing into the rib cage. Breathing into the chest. Filling up, deepest breath you've taken all day. And as you exhale, releasing the air from the chest. Releasing the air from the rib cage. Releasing the air from the belly. All the way to empty. And just relaxing your hands down if you had them placed on your body. And continuing to breathe in whatever way feels good for you. Maybe just noticing if you've been able to create maybe a little bit more space for your breath. Maybe you're breathing a little deeper. Or maybe there's some little areas of the body that you're able to send your breath here. Finding that space and openness. And just checking in with how you feel after exploring the breath in our 3-part technique. From here, we're going to continue to take these nice deep breaths, thinking about filling up the entire body with air. And we're going to try our Ujjayi breath. So this is sometimes known as our ocean breath. It's a wonderful technique, and it helps to create almost this sound of the ocean within the breath. So what we're going to do is have a light restriction at the back of the throat. We'll be breathing in and out through the nose. And we want to think about fogging up a mirror. So if you imagine that there was a mirror underneath your nostrils, we're creating just a little bit more force with the exhales, with our out breaths, to gently fog that mirror up. So taking a couple of breaths like this, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the nose, imagine fogging up that mirror. And breathing in this way, we're going to also think about the belly, the core muscles, the navel. So you might find as you do this that your core starts to tense a little more with those exhales, thinking about really pushing the air out through the nose to fog up that mirror, to create that almost whooshing, that ocean sound, just like the waves. So breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Seeing if you can make your breath audible here. Listening to the breath as it flows in and out of the body. Maybe visualizing this wave coming in and out of the shore. That sound of the ocean with this light restriction of the throat and this slightly more forceful breath out here. We're going to take a couple more rounds of our Ujjayi breath. Really just focusing on that breath, on the sound. And then we're going to start to introduce a little more visualization. So for this, you're welcome to maintain this ocean breath, this Ujjayi breath, so that light restriction, the engagement of the core, drawing the navel in with each exhale to help forcefully bring out a little more air here. Or if you prefer, you can simply breathe in and out through the nose. And again, if this doesn't feel good for you, if this nasal breathing is not feeling great right now, then you can also open your mouth and breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, or any variation that feels good for you. So whichever option you choose, whether that is the Ujjayi breath, whether you want to opt for a nasal breathing or a different option entirely, I'd just like to invite you to gently soften or close your eyes. Continue to focus on that breath. And from here, we're going to imagine that with each breath in, we are breathing in this white light, feeling the light flow into our body. Maybe the light goes down the chest, the rib cage, all the way to the belly. And with each exhale, we'll imagine this light getting a little brighter. So as you inhale, you draw in more of this light. As you exhale, this light in the body gets brighter. Maybe it starts to grow, expand. Breathing in this light, this rejuvenating energy. And as you breathe out, feeling the body fill with it. So maybe it's expanding to the sides of your body here. Maybe as you breathe in and fill the body with even more of this white light. Maybe as you exhale, you feel it expand through the shoulders, the arms, down towards the hands, the fingertips. Feeling this bright, energizing light as it starts to really fill the body. Breathing in, inviting in even more light and brightness. As you breathe out, this light spreads its glow, really filling the entire body now. So running through the legs all the way down towards the feet, the toes. Filling up the face, the head. So from the crown of the head all the way down towards the feet, you feel this bright white light filling you up, glowing with this re-energizing sensation. When you feel that your body is full, that you have this full capacity, you are full of this bright white light, we're going to visualize this light going beyond the boundaries of the physical body. So starting to expand past the body, filling up whatever space you are in. So sending this light outwards, this glow, this energy. Maybe filling the room that you are in. Maybe it expands even further, filling the building, the space that you're in. Breathing in this bright light, this energy, and exhaling, sending it out. So really expanding through the space around you, that light really encompassing everything you can think of here. So maybe it fills the town that you're in, the city. Maybe you feel it expanding to the point where this light is spreading throughout the entire world. There are no limits to this energy. Feeling this glow, this light. And then gently drawing your attention back to the body. Still feeling the warmth of this energy, of this light. As we start to bring the attention inwards once more. Feeling the breath in the body with each inhale and exhale. And taking a moment to check in with however you feel right now. You can stay here for as long as you like. When you're ready, gently blinking open the eyes. Bring your attention to the space around you. And checking in with how you feel once more. Seeing if you're able to maybe take a little bit of this rejuvenating energy forward throughout your day. Bringing it from this practice into whatever you are doing next. Thank you so much for joining me for today's breathwork session. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in another class soon.